Hello everyone, Kyle here, and today we're back in The Sims 4. The goal for today's video will be to do the 100 baby challenge, or at least our demented interpretation of it. What's the worst that can happen, really? Well, for starters, I went ahead and made a small family unit for us to achieve all our dreams with. Meet Child Slinger, the embodiment of brother and sister love stories. He hates pretty much everything in the world except for Christmas music and pessimism, which is pretty much just a repetition. Like my parents and all other good parents, I made him an evil, child-hating loner. I also made this train wreck I called Disaster and an abomination called Drew Pen Babies. Do you get it? It sounds like dropping babies, which isn't funny. Please don't drop babies. Drew certainly doesn't condone this behavior. He just does it without condoning it. You'll also notice that they all have Christmas jumpers on. This is a typical characteristic of people involved in criminal gangs. Unhappy with the fact that all my people were people, I went ahead and bought an extra expansion from EA, as I felt that my eternal soul was a small price to pay for a virtual dog. Meet Counselor Wolf. Unlike his owners, he is the embodiment of all things right in the world, which is only two things: toasted bread and hot dogs. I've also taken the liberties to build the greatest house ever constructed on any Sims game or in real life. Welcome to Cassidy Home. It comes complete with a moat to keep the babies safe from nomadic invaders, an indoor swimming pool that doubles as a bathroom. Please notice the conveniently placed electrical goods around the edges of the pool, which can aid you in pulling yourself out. There's also this kids area, which is basically just the roof. I didn't bother with barriers around the edges because I wanted to go with an open plan thing. Besides, if the kids fall off the roof, the Caerodiles in the moat will catch them. Yes, that's right, I said Caerodiles. They are just crocodiles, but with more feelings. In order to achieve all of our dreams, we need to have babies. And if you're even remotely familiar with all the horrors that is human anatomy, you'll know that babies start with a phone. You text this number and order one online. Next, your sim will go to some warehouse downtown and retrieve a baby from a guy named Steve. It doesn't matter where in the world you live, it's always going to be Steve. I guess baby making is just magic like that or something. Once the baby is picked, you'll be able to name them. If you're unlucky, you'll have two babies. The name we will give to these baby errors is twins. Sometimes these twins can look like each other, which is unfortunate if the first one is ugly. On the upside though, you do have a spare in case the original one spoils. The next obvious step in becoming a parent in both The Sims and the real world is to brag to all your friends and family over your new bundle of poop. Watch as Drew, who is ripped simply from being childless, acknowledges that there is a baby that somehow grew from Child Slinger's tenderloin. Great, well done on doing that thing some people do. Congratulations on managing something I never will. In order to evolve from this awkward newborn stage, the baby must first gracefully burst from its crib like a butterfly from its cocoon, or an older gentleman from his chair in a bingo hall. Now your newborn is at the second, equally dull stage of life, infanthood. The only upsides to an infant over a newborn is they're old enough to be walked on a leash, and you can wear them as a backpack. Just don't expect to get anything you put inside them back without a struggle. In order to upgrade your child again, you will need a birthday cake this time. A child simply cannot grow up any further without a cake. This is why I tell people that I meet that I'm still 3 years old, as I never had a cake on my birthday. I mean, my parents did make cakes on my birthday, they just never gave me any of it. Now the cake is ready, we must place candles on the top to complete this spell. The problem with cake though is other people help themselves to a slice without even asking. I mean, what the actual fluff, Drew? You too, D? If you wanted cake, you could have made some yourself. I needed this to upgrade our children. Look, I'm not a mean person since you've already ruined this one. I'll leave the rest of it in front of the toilet so you can help yourself to it whenever you like. So here's the second cake. Now we just need to place candles on it and help the child to blow them out. But before that ordeal, let's refuel with some of that delicious toilet cake. Just like Mama never made. Now we have to pick the child up and hold them in front of the cake. Go on then, blow the candles out already. I don't have all day. Oh, or spit all over it. Gross. That was truly a terrible blow. You would make an appalling wail. Luckily the spell has worked. Now, like any loving parent, we throw the child into the air and spin them around so they can grow a little bigger. We have now achieved toddler status. Drew, stop judging judging me with those big old judgmental eyes. Throwing children is perfectly acceptable, assuming you catch them afterwards. That was the mistake I made the first time. I've learned from it, trust me. The kids enjoyed it as well, you see? Doesn't this look like a terrifying amount of joy? Yeah, I think we broke the kid. Yep, it's broken. Like all problems, we can solve it with cake. Eat the cake and bury it deep down inside. The cake is a metaphor for our feelings. Drew, for goodness sake, man, remove your shorts before using the toilet. What's wrong with you? Yeah, okay, wash your hands like you think hygiene is important. No matter how much you scrub, you can't wash away the shame. Axe, my child, please ignore what your Uncle Drew just did. He is sick in the head. What the heck, D? You as well? Oh, right. We had another baby. Twins. Yep. There's two. I'm kind of still getting used to the first one, so I know what we'll do. We'll just hide it behind a bush and let Mother Nature raise it. Because I'm not entirely heartless, I'll put this llama here to watch over you forever. Pleasant dreams, little one. I see Childslinger is about to feed the kid, which is good because so far the only thing that they've had to eat in their entire life is one bit of cake. And I'm no nutritionist, so don't quote me on this, but I don't think that's enough. Or this raising of children has got child tired. No, not the child, but the child slinger. I don't know what the child is doing, nor do I care at this moment in time. What's that, Councillor Worth? We need to bring more children into the world? Why didn't you say so sooner? Let's have some babies. While Child starts to mass produce children like a Mormon father, we'll have D bake a delicious cake so that we can use it as an aid to introduce children to the aging process and ultimately their death. Birthday's great. What the hell, D? That's the worst cake I've ever seen. Oh, right. It's not even a cake, is it? You got bored and you just put some crap on a plate and didn't think I'd notice. Well, fantastic, D. Aren't you a treasure? Let's see if Drew can finish what you started. Well done, Drew. At least someone around here wants to help with this parenting nonsense. It's just not easy raising a child as a single parent when you put little to no effort in. But I'm not going to try any harder. Hold that thought. Seeing Smelly One toileting with his pants on makes me realise we're scarring these children as a family. Axide Dents working through anger with mess making, while Poo Poo Pee Pee and Bionic Roomba think one another is a mirror reflection. What a confusing time to be alive. You see, this is the joy of ordering children from the internet instead of spawning them into the game. They all look like their parent, their hideous parent. Drew's still aging children, which is good. Somewhat slowly, but at least he's trying. He's just pissed his pants. Where are you going? Seriously, you're going to have a bath? Can't you take the baby with you? Really? No? Sorry about this, but it appears you're in pee. Child A here is just conversing with the dog. I guess someone has to teach them how to speak after all. Dee's just had enough. All she's done for days now is bake cakes and shatter dreams. Croc Food's just pulling Councillor Wolf's tail. Oh, nice. He just invented Slender Dog. Let's pretend we didn't see that. Otherwise, we'll have to put you down. I said you didn't see anything, or we'll have to put you down. Newborn taking a page from my book and crying in the toilet. Don't worry, Childslinger's here to comfort you. Never had a man pooping behind you while you cry before, have you? Oh, now you have. Tell your friends. Oh, no, you don't, Drew. You aren't escaping this child factory by setting fire to yourself. Oh dear. The fire appears to be a bit bugged and just keeps returning. The adults are just watching it considering marshmallows, while the children are laying in front of it like, something has to show me some kind of warmth. Come on, Childslinger. If you won't put the fire out for the children, at least do it for the cake. It's too late. The cake's burned. You might as well let the whole thing burn the house down now, because without cake, there's no point in going on. Great. Now you put it out. You Useless. Ah, nice one, Drew. You've just gone downstairs to start another fire. I'm beginning to think you're doing this on purpose. What the heck? A woman who just tried to add the child as firewood just so happens to be a nanny I hired. I might have to recheck her credentials. Drew's just refusing to shower after the fire. He kind of looks like the Wolfman now, which is kind of cool. Do you know what, Drew? Keep rocking that burnt man because you're owning it. Hold on, why are you holding a giant mailbox? And how do I get you to stop? This face just says everything, doesn't it? I no longer question if evil exists in the world, because clearly it does. In the smile of every toddler. Ugly Rug's just become an ugly child? Why are you no longer a toddler? How dare you get older without permission? Pack your bags because you're expelled from this family. Just Mike, what did I bloody tell you? No more snacking or you'll ruin your dinner. I mean, look how the babies are being born so quickly now that they're mutating into hideous creatures. I mean, look at this one. Disgusting. Where's your extra arms and legs, you freak? Hey kid, that thing you're feeling is pain. Get used to it because it never stops. Nice, Uncle Drew has decided to start building a tree house. Only he doesn't know the first thing about trees or houses, so he's stumped. That's a little tree joke for you. Catch all depression showing off his llama t-shirt to newborn. It's nice to see them finally outside of the toilet, isn't it? I told you there were other rooms you could cry all your tears in, and now there is baby corner making a mess in the bathroom. I know, right? And if nothing sticks to Teflon, then how does it stick to the pan? Oh my goodness, I don't believe what I'm saying. It's a duck on the shirt. It's not even a llama. I was wrong. Drew's taking a break from his treehouse building to talk to a giant whale. He's truly lost his marbles now. This kid's learnt from me that the best way to silence a crying baby is just to cry louder at them. The kid behind him is just happy someone's looking in his direction. Meanwhile, Counsellor Woof is doing a great job at offering one-to-one therapy to all the little babies. Who's a great therapist? You are. Yes, you are. Mate, did that kid just kick their sister? And now they're blowing her a kiss? Nice, you know what? It's people like you who make relationships difficult for people like me to understand. The girl's just thinking, this is the only type of love I know. Drew's finally started to construct the treehouse now. Well, kind of. He's just hitting the tree with a hammer. So that's something, isn't it? What do you know? It's worked. Good job, Drew. Except the treehouse can't be used by toddlers, can it? So that was kind of stupid of you. I guess to make it less of a waste of your time, you could always use it yourself. Just go up there, get all comfy by curling into the fetal position and reevaluate your entire pointless life. Oh, what's this? More tears? Quickly, child slinger, deal with this issue. There we go. As good as new. The girl's looking at it like, gee, well, thanks, Dad. But I wasn't crying because it was broken. I was crying because it reminded me of our home. Oh, it's always heartwarming to see your children make it to the age where they're old enough to leave the nest. Slug Eater and Just Mike want to go give back to the community, so they're off to start a lemonade stand in the local park. You know that old saying, don't you? When life doesn't give you lemons, serve diesel fuel with a hint of rainwater. Meanwhile, the babies continue to come. The bathroom is becoming the new must-be place for toddlers everywhere. True, never have I seen optimism fade from someone so quickly. So, thank you for that. It's truly a memory I will cherish until I forget it. How exciting, I think we might be making feral children. Counsellor Woof is just standing around with all his swagger, inspiring the youth like a little dog he is. They're all gaining skills from it. This kid's just asked Dee to read a book to him. Dee's just thinking, how embarrassing, he found my copy of Twilight. Meanwhile, Grandma Baby has randomly aged so much that they've died. I guess that's to be expected from grandmas though, isn't it? Like a scene from The Walking Dead. All the babies make their way over to Grandma Baby so they can mourn her. Some of them are even falling off the building, which is fine because we have loads of them. Well, if death isn't coming to get Grandma Baby, we sure need to figure something out because this is truly terrifying. Ah, but trust them to make something so horrific like a death of a family member cute again. Oh no, Child Slinger's arrived. How is he going to react to the death of his oldest child, who was older than he was? Well, he seems sad. Sad and full. I guess he's full of sadness. Well, the kids are thinking of Kim Jong-un and Indiana Jones, which can only mean one thing. It's time for a road trip. Let's take them somewhere bright and cheery to help them forget about their grandma. Like, not just her death, but her in general. How hard can it be to take a group of of toddlers out for a nice day. I mean, really, as a parentless man-child, I'd imagine not very hard at all. Here we are in sunny old Von Horn's estate. That doesn't sound bright or cheery. Why did we pick this obviously haunted location over, say, I don't know, a swimming pool or a park? Well, now that we're here, it doesn't look that bad, does it? I mean, there's plenty to do for all the little babies. They can like move around like this thing and, you know, just jump over that, and, you know, maybe they'll run if they really feel like it. I don't know. I'm excited. Are you all excited? Yeah, you should be excited. I'm not excited. No, it's going to be crap. Good old Just Mike has come to visit away from his successful lemonade stand and is already making himself at home. Ah, look, there's even a maze. Isn't that amazing? Little Salad Fingers is excited to check the maze out. But what's this? Smallpox is already inside the maze. Where are you off to, little guy? Going to, I don't know. What do toddlers do? Going to find some bugs to torment? You're gonna go pull the legs off some grasshoppers? Gonna go squish some snails? You're gonna just set fire to that stuff? What the flipping heck? You've set them on fire? Where did that come from, Smallpox? You're just going to watch them burn now then? Okay, yeah, cool. I guess these really are my children, the twisted little buggers. Oh, looks like more people are within the maze. These are obviously trying to cheat by telling each other the way to go. Do you remember what we do to cheaters, Salad Fingers? Yeah, that's right. We stab them in their cheating necks. I guess you could say he likes it when the red water comes. If this is happening here, then what's happening at the entrance? Oh, well, nothing at the moment. But wait a minute, they've just killed Child Slinger. Or me. I don't know. Am I him? No, not really. I'm me. Maybe Child Slinger is just sleeping? No, he's dead. He's definitely dead. And now they've set fire to this guy. Seems things are beginning to really heat up around here. Oh, I'm so sorry. I just had to. I couldn't miss that opportunity. I like that all the other adults are just watching him like, well, it's better him than us. Oh no, True's sleeping as well. Who's going to watch all the children at this rate? I guess no one. And when no one watches toddlers, they do all kinds of things. Crazy things. Evil things. Like burp the alphabet and pick each other's noses. Come on, this isn't how I raised you all. I raised you all to be simple, kind folk. I raised you to... Actually, I didn't really teach you anything, did I? I guess these psychopathic tendencies are kind of understandable, really. It's like, don't look at me, my kids are normal. Oh dear, they're just going to murder everyone. Seems the only thing slowing them down is taking the time to watch people burn. Well, this is kind of disturbing. She's just clapping along, knife in hand, covered in blood. I mean, the parents should be ashamed of themselves. This woman's like, the stab wound is fine. I can live with that. It's the mess that's killing me. I just can't deal with mess, okay? Oh no, Dee's got a stab wound in the neck. It looks like she's gonna be A-okay though. Oh, or not, she's not. She's really not going to be A-okay. Some of the people are hiding inside. They have this false sense of security. But little do they know, the children are always watching. Here comes Tony, the accountant. He has a gift for the adults. There we go, one gift down. And where do you think you're going, sunshine? That's more like it. She just dies from the shock or something. Oh, Death is back. He's really struggling with the workload at the moment. Poor guy, he needs a union. I mean, people keep showing up and just standing around with a bunch of blood-soaked toddlers. What do they honestly expect is going to happen? It sure as sheep isn't going to be nap time. Oh wait, it is. This dude's still on fire though. He's so slow at burning, he might as well be a candle. Meanwhile, the dog's just looking at this body like, are you going to judge me if I eat some of this? And the kid's like, no, are you going to judge me? Some of the adults think they can get away by outrunning the toddlers. Well, they can because the toddlers are really bloody slow. But if they get cornered, it's game over. Watch as little creepy Craig sets fire to his victim. He then just stands around clapping like a psychopath. Who does that? You can't teach this kind of crazy in schools. That stuff's learned through years of of trauma and being told no. Never tell children no. Don't contribute to this madness. Little bugger here going inside the house. She seems to be stalking someone. Ah, it's a lady. She was in the bathroom, so she missed the whole murdering thing. Well, she doesn't seem like a very nice lady. Judgmental much? We can change that. There we go. No more judging. No more lady. Oh no, child slinger has come inside and found the body. I mean, he's already seen a bunch of bodies. Plus, I thought he was dead. Whatever magic, the miracle of babies and stuff. He's back, but not for long by the looks of things. Little buggers considering it, aren't they? There. Oh my god, no. There. Hugging. Talk about parents accepting the good and the bad. What an inspiration to us all. If only more parents stuck by their weirdly psychotic children, maybe we'd have more psychos with parents. That would be something, wouldn't it? Really just something. Well, this is about what I expected to happen when I introduced a Deadly Toddlers mod to The Sims. I can't even pretend it was a surprise because, quite frankly, I was hoping this would happen. It's at the point now where there's so many dead bodies that Death himself is depressed. There's something truly disturbing about the image of a little lamb on a kid's shirt covered in red stuff. I mean, there's also something really disturbing about a 36-year-old having a mental breakdown while playing The Sims and having them kill each other. But we're not going to go down that road today. That's for another day. That's for my therapist. This kid's just killing this woman and the woman's like, you ain't killing me. I've been dead inside for a long time. Oh, it's the title of the channel. Ooh, how unexpected. You might as well just subscribe now. Do it. Go on. Do it. All these toddlers are coming for you next. I swear it will happen. They have legs, you know. Not that not having legs would be a reason to stop them from chasing you. I mean, some people are born without legs and they're perfectly capable of chasing people. Just don't toy with their emotions by hiding at the top of stairs. We need to stay positive. We need positivity in the world. Or something. Well, I hope you've enjoyed watching my midlife crisis unfold in the form of raising 100 little Satanists, as much as I've hated every minute of it. If you'd like to see me play more of this game, then you truly have more problems than I do. For now, I'm going to see if I can't get these kids to put their killer instincts to use and become politicians. Until next time, toodaloo.